Hello everyone, this is Mallikarjun of Criminal Department from St. Peter's Engineering College. So in this class, we are discussing about errors in a single phase energy meter. Errors in a single phase energy meter. There are different types of errors present in case of a single phase energy meter. We will know about what are the different types of errors present in case of an energy meter and how can I compensate those errors. That is how to reduce the errors by using different methods. Today's topic is about what? Errors in single phase energy meter. Errors in single phase energy meter. Single phase energy meter. The first error is creeping error. The first error is creeping error, and the second error is frequency error. And the second error is frequency error. Coming to the third one, frictional error. Coming to the third one, frictional error. Coming to the fourth one, speed error. Coming to the fourth one, speed error. And coming to the fifth one, error due to the voltage variations. Error due to voltage variations. Error due to voltage variations. Coming to the sixth one, phase error. Coming to the sixth one, phase error. Coming to the seventh one, temperature error. Coming to the seventh one, temperature error. These are the major types of errors which are present in case of a single phase energy meter. Which are present in case of a single phase energy meter. We will know about each and every type of error in brief, and also we will know about the compensating technique or reducing technique of that particular error in case of a single phase energy meter. Now we will go with the first one, that is creeping error. First one, that is creeping error. Creeping error. Before going to discuss about the creeping error, we will have an idea about a creeping effect. We will have an idea about a creeping effect. Under no load condition, if the aluminum disc rotates slowly, then that effect is called as creeping effect. Creeping effect. That is rotation of disc even under no load condition. I will give an example for this creeping effect. Suppose this is a room which consists of two bulbs. If I use that particular bulb, the aluminum disc which is present in that energy meter will start rotating depending upon the energy consumed by the bulbs. But now there is no power supply, or else I have switched off that bulb. Even under that no load condition also, even when the bulbs are switched off, the disc is rotating slowly in case of an energy meter due to the creeping effect. And this creeping error is mainly due to the excessive supply voltage. And also it may be due to the stray magnetic field. That is external magnetic fields. What is creeping effect? Creeping effect is mainly due to the rotation of a disc very slowly under no load condition. And this creeping error is mainly due to what? Excess supply voltage to the device, or else it may be due to the presence of external magnetic fields. In order to reduce the creeping error, you need to have two holes. two holes diagonally. You need to have two holes diagonally on the opposite sides of a disc. On the opposite sides of a disc. That is, in order to reduce the effect of creeping. In order to reduce the effect of creeping, you need to drill two holes. You need to drill two holes. That is, if the disc is like this, you need to drill a hole here and hole here. This will reduce the effect of creeping. How? The disc will become stationary when one of the hole comes under the poles of a shunt magnet. You know that there are two magnets in case of an energy meter. When one of the hole of this particular aluminum disc comes under a pole of a shunt magnet, the disc will stop rotating. The disc will stop rotating under no load condition. So, in order to reduce the effect of creeping error in case of a single phase energy meter, you need to drill two holes on the opposite sides of a disc. On the opposite sides of a disc. Coming to the next type of error, that is frequency error. That is frequency error. That is frequency error. Second one is frequency error. The energy meters in our country is mainly designed for a frequency of how many hertz? 50 hertz. The energy meters in India are mainly designed to a frequency level of 50 hertz. Why? Because that is the standard frequency level what we are maintaining in our country. Suppose if the supply frequency changes, that is, it may be increased or decreased. What happens? The reactance of the coil will change. The reactance of coil will change, which changes the value of current. That is, if the supply frequency changes, reactance changes with change in the value of current. With change in the value of current. So, if I want to change the supply frequency, either it may be decreased or increased. Due to that factor, reactance will be decreased or increased, or else it may lead to the change in the value of current. It may lead to the change in the value of current. This frequency error can be minimized. This frequency error can be minimized by maintaining frequency within the limits. By maintaining the frequency within the limits, that it may be plus or minus 5%. It may be plus or minus 5%. Plus or minus 5%. Now we will move to the next type of error, that is frictional error. Now we will move to the next type of error, that is what? Frictional error. Frictional error. The frictional error is mainly due to the frictional error will be mainly due to the rapidity of different equipments which are connected in case of an energy meter, or else it may be mainly due to the moving mechanism which is present in case of an energy meter. In case of an energy meter, so you need to reduce that frictional error. You need to reduce that frictional error. Now coming to the first point, due to the friction which is caused due to the frictional error is caused mainly due to the friction caused by the moving systems. Friction caused by the moving system. That is, friction caused by the moving system is that it may be due to the rapidity between the two elements, that is spindle and supporters. Spindle and supporters. I am giving an example. There may be a chance of having a frictional error between the spindle and the supporter rod. In order to reduce that frictional error, in order to compensate that frictional error, you need to use copper wire in the area of a shunt magnet to reduce frictional error. To reduce this error, to reduce this error, you need to use copper wire. You need to use copper wire in air gaps of shunt magnet. In air gaps of shunt magnet. That is, I am showing the structure of a shunt magnet again here to explain the concept of a frictional error, and this is nothing but a spindle. Here, as the spindle is attached to a aluminum disc, the spindle will also start rotating. Due to the rapidity created between a moving system, that is nothing but a spindle and shunt magnet. Spindle and shunt magnet, you are going to have a frictional error. In order to reduce the error which is produced between the shunt magnet and this particular spindle, I need to use a copper wire. In the air gaps of a shunt magnet. That is, I need to use a copper wound of wire in this air gap and also in this air gap in order to reduce the frictional error. If I want to reduce the frictional error at the end, I can use the Jewel bearings. This is regarding the frictional error in case of a single phase energy meter. Now we will move to the next type of error, that is speed error. The rotation of disc can be slow or else fast. The rotation of disc, either it may be slow or else it may be fast at a particular interval of time. Suppose if the disc is rotating very fast, what happens? The registering mechanism or countering mechanism which is present in case of an energy meter will record wrong readings. Or else, if the rotation of disc is very slow, at a particular interval of time, then also this registering mechanism or counter mechanism will read wrong reading. Why? Because the rotation of disc will be always in a particular interval of time. It should not be fast or else it should not be in a slow manner. So, how the speed error will be caused in case of a single phase energy meter? Due to the rotation of disc, very fast or slow in particular interval of time. What happens due to the very fast rotation of disc or due to the very slow rotation of disc, which causes a wrong reading of a meter. Which causes wrong reading of electrical energy. So, in order to reduce the speed error, I am using a braking magnet. The speed error can be compensated by using braking magnet. At the edge of an aluminum disc. And this braking magnet is adjustable. So that by using this braking magnet, the speed of the disc can be adjusted to a desired value. By using the position of a braking magnet, the speed can be adjusted. To a desired value. So in order to reduce or compensate the speed error in case of a single phase energy meter, I need to use braking magnets which are adjustable. The main purpose of having braking magnet is nothing but I can adjust the speed of the disc. To a desired value. In order to record the readings of electrical energy. Now we will move to the next type of error. That is errors due to voltage variations. Voltage variations. Suppose when the supply voltage increases, as the shunt magnet is connected across the supply voltage, the flux in the shunt magnet also increases. If the flux in the shunt magnet increases, which in turn increases the braking torque. This makes the meter to run slow at higher and fast at reduced voltages. This makes the meter to run slow at higher voltages and to run fast at reduced voltages. This will cause an error. That is error due to voltage variations. When the supply voltage increases, the flux produced by the shunt magnet also increases because the shunt magnet is connected across the supply voltage. Flux of shunt magnet also increases. If the supply voltage increases, flux of shunt magnet increases, which in turn increases the braking torque. What happens? Due to the increase of the supply voltage, the flux of shunt magnet increases, which in turn increases the braking torque. Due to that reason, the meter will rotate slow. Hence, meter will start rotating. Slowly. Suppose if the supply voltage decreases, what happens to the flux of a shunt magnet? Decreases. Due to that, the production of braking torque will also decrease. What happens? The meter will rotate very fast. So, if I increase or decrease the supply voltage, it will have an effect directly on the braking torque. So, we need to compensate the errors which are caused due to the voltage variations. This error can be compensated by the proper design of magnetic circuit. By proper design of a magnetic circuit of shunt magnet. In order to reduce the error due to the voltage variation, that is, when the voltage is very high, the meter is rotating slow. When we are having a reduced supply voltage, what happens? The meter is rotating fast. So in order to reduce the error due to the voltage variation, that is either it will be increase or decrease, you need to have a proper design of magnetic circuit. That is, supply voltage should have only a minimum impact on the shunt magnet. Should have a minimum impact on the shunt magnet. This is regarding error due to voltage variations. Coming to the next type of error, that is temperature error. That is temperature error. Temperature errors are nothing but which are mainly due to the winding which is present in case of a energy meter. Winding which is present in case of a energy meter. Here we have two windings which is present. One winding which is present in case of what? Series coil, and another winding which is present in case of a shunt coil. That is nothing but a pressure coil. Due to the continuous passage of current to the current coil and pressure coil, we are going to have a heating effect, which can also be called as what? Temperature effect. Which can also be called as what? Temperature effect. In order to reduce this temperature effect, I need to use a resistance in series with the pressure coil. The resistance which is kept in series with the pressure coil will reduce the heating effect caused by the current. Which is flowing in there. This is regarding the errors present in case of a single phase energy meter. Thank you.